choke those guys up. Talk about a mic that didn't work in the first debate. You know what I said? And I said, my mic wasn't working. Why didn't you fix it? He said, we knew it didn't work, but we wanted to find out. So as soon as the debate was over, we wanted to find out what the problem. Oh, thanks a lot. Behind you, we don't care if you stand in the ring, do we? I'll take my hat off. I'll get my hair nice and wet. That's okay. Behind closed doors, when she thought no one was listening, she pledged to dissolve the borders of the United States of America. Hillary wants to end forever the American independence that our soldiers fought for and died for to keep and protect us. We will never surrender the freedom and sovereignty of the United States of America. We'll secure and defend our borders. Without borders, we don't have a country. Under the Obama-Clinton policies, illegal immigrants simply show up at the border and they're released into the United States. And that's why the Border Patrol agents and ICE are so upset. And it could be so easy for them, but these are great Americans. They want to do it right. And they know that what we're doing and who we're allowing into our country is wrong and bad for our country. I've met the family of Sarah Root, an unbelievable young girl killed the day after graduating from college with a 4.0 grade average, the top in her class. Her killer was released by Obama, meaning the Obama representatives, at the border. She should have been held. The killer should have been held. Released against the will of agents by a policy that's sick and weak and disgusting. Released went on to kill and kill again and kill again. And Hillary wants to go even further. The ICE officers who endorsed me, their first endorsement ever, said that Hillary's plan is the most radical immigration proposal in United States history. Hillary also wants to increase Syrian refugees by 500%. Think of it. Obama's letting them in by the thousands. By the way, this guy, when he does his campaign, he is the noise. This, even though she admitted in private, according to WikiLeaks, don't you wish the press would pick up WikiLeaks and report it? What they said about the Justice Department, what they said about Catholics, what they said about evangelicals, they must be dying watching this. But you know what? They know it's okay because they know it's not going to be properly reported. But she knows the terrorists are trying to infiltrate through the refugee program. She said that. She knows that's going to happen. And yet, the refugees she wants to pour in. The terrorists have already infiltrated our country. There are now 1,000 open ISIS investigations in all 50 states. Attack after attack, including the recent terrorist strikes in New Jersey, New York, Minnesota, that were made possible by an extremely open and extremely weak immigration system. The Orlando terrorist was the son of a Taliban supporter who sat right behind Hillary during the speech. From Afghanistan. The examples go on and on. The shooter in San Bernardino, the killer who slaughtered 4 Marines in Chattanooga, Tennessee. The recent mall shooter in Washington State were all admitted by authorities into the United States. They should never have been allowed to come into our country. So let me say this clearly. I am going to keep radical Islamic terrorists the hell out of our At the same are the greatest people on earth. Our military is depleted. We're going to rebuild our military. That includes building a state-of-the-art missile defense system. We are going to be protected. We are going to be strong. We are going to be strong. We are going to take care of our great veterans. When it comes to keeping America safe, I believe in three very important words: peace through strength. For a strong country, we have to be a rich country. Sad. A woman came up, she said, "Mr. Trump, that doesn't sound nice. Sorry, folks. We want to protect your Social Security. We want to protect your Medicare." She won't be able to do it. Hillary doesn't have a clue. Take a look at what she did to New York State. She said she was going to bring 200,000 jobs to upstate New York. It was a total disaster. People poured out of New York. They poured out of upstate New York. I am going to make America rich again.
Yeah!
And I believe so much in the environment. Believe it or not, people are shocked. I've won many environmental awards. Many. But the Paris deal, supported by Hillary, will cost our country another $5.3 trillion over a period of time and skyrocket electricity prices in a very great state. That's my second home. What's that state? So this deal so that our companies can compete. And again, we want clean, beautiful air. And we want crystal clear water. That's what we want. And we want to be able to do business throughout the world, not so that we can't compete because of these crazy deals that our president is making. We are going to unlock the $50 trillion in energy reserves right here under your feet in America. This means many new jobs in Florida and all across America. That also means cheaper energy for our farmers, cheaper energy for everybody. We're going to take care of Florida farmers and Florida agriculture. We're going to take care of our steel workers who are under siege from China. And we're going to take care of our miners who are practically being put out of business. The Obama-Clinton crew spent $50 billion on climate programs when they should have used that money to help Florida farmers fight diseases that threaten your crops. And that's happening all over. And by the way, when Clinton was Secretary of State, missing, or gone. Nobody can figure it out. Maybe someday they will, and maybe they'll never find it. Missing $6 billion. Oh, she'll be a wonderful president. She'll be a wonderful president. Remember, ISIS, here was ISIS when she started. Now ISIS is in 32 different countries, and now she stands up. I will fight ISIS very hard. We're going to fight ISIS very, very hard. There was no ISIS. She created the vacuum along with our incompetent president. She created the vacuum and ISIS formed. This money should have been invested in infrastructure, like the Hoover Dam. A Trump administration will invest in projects like dams and railroads and fast trains and grids. Our electrical grid is obsolete and dangerous. We will return the EPA to its core mission, that same clean air and clean water that I just mentioned, and that means the water for Lakeland, and we have to remember that, right? Unless you don't want, does everybody like clean water? Maybe. We could save a couple of bucks, let it be dirty just for Lakeland, huh? No. Okay, well, I promise it'll be crystal clear, crystal clean, okay? I'm just testing you, I'm just testing. I thought maybe you wouldn't mind, we could save a couple of bucks for the country, okay? At the center of our, that's very true, yeah. At the center of our economic revival, we'll be fixing our terrible trade deals. when I announced I was running, who knew this was going to happen? Remember? All of these guys, they can't believe what's going on. I'll tell you. These crooked people back there, they cannot believe it. Remember this guy Charles Krauthammer, where he goes, well, Donald Trump has not done this, he has no chance. Oh, really? I have a lot of friends who made a lot of money betting because when they had me down at 3%, I had a friend who's one of the smartest guys in business. He said, you know what, Don, in all fairness, I'll bet on you at 3% anytime. But one by one, we knocked them off, right? I knocked them off for you. The movement knocked them off. One by one, by one, by one. Governors, there was a time when I was 3 or 4 months into it, where it said, Trump has 4 months of experience, and all of the people he's running against have 233 years. So it's 4 months versus 233 years, and here we are, folks. Experience is very important, but competence is much more important. 47 million Americans are in poverty, and 45 million Americans are on food stamps. This is the legacy of Obama-Clinton. My economic agenda will take in the opposite direction. And it can be summed up in 3 such beautiful, beautiful words. Jobs, jobs, jobs. Yeah! The great state of Florida, my state, your state, has lost 1 in 4 manufacturing jobs since NAFTA, signed by Bill Clinton, the single worst trade deal ever signed, ever negotiated in the history of the world. Okay? In the history of the world. You look at New England, you look at Florida, you look at Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan. Poor Michigan. I've been fighting for Michigan, and they don't listen, but now they're going to listen because I'm going to bring the auto industry back to Michigan. I've been talking about it. So, her husband signs NAFTA. NAFTA's a disaster. Hillary Clinton's South Korea deal was supposed to be wonderful for the United States. Great. It was great for South Korea. For the United States, we lost at least 100,000 jobs. Since China entered the World Trade Organization, another Bill and Hillary-backed disaster, 70,000 factories have shut down or left the United States. So when I saw that number, I said, wait a minute. Go back, it's a mistake. Maybe 7,000, maybe 700. Can't be 70,000. Ready? 70,000 factories. Now they're going fact check. Oh, it was 69.99. The worst. 70,000. I really thought they made a mistake. That's 15 factories closing a day on average. We have real geniuses in Washington, don't we? We're living through the greatest jobs theft in the history of the world. This is the greatest jobs theft in the history of our world. Remember that. Yeah. And boy, is it going to change fast.
Yeah! Yeah, Trump!
You know, we have people here today who made more money 18 years ago than they're making now. They had 1 job instead of 2, and they were a lot younger. So they're older, they make less, and they have 2 and 3 jobs. It's supposed to be the other way. But I always say it. You're working harder now than you ever did before, and you're older. Well, I'm working harder now than I ever did before, and I'm older too, so I don't feel sorry. All right. Companies like Carrier, General Electric, Motorola, Mattel, Fiat Chrysler, and so many others are moving their jobs to Mexico and other places. And now Ford has just announced it's moving all of its small car production to Mexico. If and when I win, we are going to renegotiate the disaster known as NAFTA. We're going to renegotiate. And if we don't get the deal we want, we will terminate NAFTA, we will get out of NAFTA, we'll start all over again, and believe me, we're going to make some great deals, and I do believe in freight. Look, I believe totally in free trade. But it's got to be fair trade. It's got to be trade where, like, let's let some of the crumbs come our way. You know what we get? We get the drugs and the unemployment. Mexico gets the jobs, the factories, the money, the income. We get the drugs, they get the cash. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Our youth is being poisoned. Our people are being poisoned with the drugs that are pouring across that border. We're going to end that very fast. We will also stop the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the deal that Hillary Clinton in the debate swore that she said, I never said it was a gold standard. The crazy fact checkers said, I was right. I can't believe it. She did say it. And you know what, if she ever got in, and that deal, nothing's as bad as nothing. But that deal will be close. That'll take a lot of your jobs out of Florida. And it'll take a lot of your jobs out of everywhere, but it'll take a lot of your Florida jobs. The backers of that deal have donated heavily to Hillary Clinton. And they want her to get that deal approved. It's a very bad deal for our country. It's going to take more jobs. It's a very, very bad deal. TPP. Hopefully I'm there. I will end it so fast. And we'll make deals with individual countries. Not this big web of complicated stuff. Over 5,000 pages that nobody from our country even reads. Don't forget Obamacare. Thousands and thousands of pages.
To find out what's in it.
Congress, I think they said almost nobody even read it. And that's why, look, it was a disaster anyway, whether they read it or not. But TPP is great for other countries, but bad for us. We'll do it nice and simple. We like a country, boom, we do a trading deal. Another one, we do a trading deal. Another one. And if they don't behave, and if they don't live up to the deal, we send them what's called a notice of termination. 30 days.
Yeah! You're fired!
30-day notice of termination. And believe me, they will come back so fast. Sir, Mr. President, is there a way I can make this deal better for our country? I'll say, yeah, we'll do it, but we're going to make it even better now, okay? But we have a nice, simple path. Not this crazy web. Did you ever see this TPP? They've got arrows all over the place going to different countries. We will be free traders, but we will free trade with our brains. We will be smart. We will be smart. And we'll bring back jobs. And we'll begin making product again. We'll begin making things. My dream as president, one of many, will be to have Apple and companies like Apple start to make their iPhones and other products in the United States. Not China and all of the other countries they make. Hillary Clinton's an insider. She fights for herself. I'm an outsider. Used to be an insider, to be honest with you, okay? I know the inside and I know the outside. And that's why I'm the only one that can fix this mess, folks. And you know what? It's a lot easier from my position being on the inside. But I felt I had to do this. This country has been great to me. It's been great to my family. And I felt I had to do this. And the fact that I know who is more of an insider than me, in all fairness, nobody, practically, nobody. So I know it from the inside, and I know it from the outside, and the outside's a lot tougher, but I owe it to my country, and I know I really owe it. We have such great people in this country. We're going to fix this country. We're going to get rid of these corrupt politicians. And we're going to do it now. By the time I finish, I'll have over $100 million into my campaign. Think of it. It's a lot of money. Finance the primaries, finance this. We have a lot of money coming in from the small donors. Never happened to a Republican before when they had this kind of money. Small donors average $61. But you know what? It's so important. And one of these characters said, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, because what you've done has never been done in the history of this country, meaning this great movement. Look at people where they are. They did let some of those people in. Look at that. Look where that goes. But you know what? We are going to do things that are so important. And I said, it doesn't matter whether we win or lose. And let me tell you, if I don't win on November 8th, he said, you'll go down in history. Now, Bernie won't go down in history. You know why? Because he made a deal with the devil. Had Bernie not made that deal, he would have gone down as a major footnote in political history. Bernie sold out to the devil. Yep. He sold out to the devil. I mean, his ideas are different than ideas, other than he knew we were being ripped off on trade, which he's right about. But we could fix it. He couldn't. But Bernie Sanders sold out to the devil, and he's gone. And now when he goes and speaks, nobody shows up anymore. Yeah. We can't let that happen to us. But I said to this pundit, I said, no, you're wrong. If I lose, I will consider it the biggest waste of time, energy, and money that I've ever done in my entire life. I'm controlled by the special interest. You're my only special interest, folks, I'm telling you. It's the people going to be heard, and on November 8th, the whole world is going to hear your voice, and the whole world is going to see what's going to happen in the United States of America. We're going to hear you say that it's time to put America first once more. We're going to start making things again in our country. As part of our plan to bring back our jobs, we're going to lower your business tax from 35% to 15%. New companies are going. People are going to get jobs. You saw the last jobs report, it was a disaster. I said, that can't be the last one before the election. They said, no, there's another one. Then they came back, they said, no, sir, we made a mistake. That's the last job. Take a look at the jobs report that came out last week. It is a disaster. Take a look at GDP. We're at 1%. If China was at 1%, it would be a national disaster. They go to 7 and 8 and 9% and they consider it horrible. We go to 1% and we just keep going along, folks. That means we're literally growing in the wrong direction. We're also going to fix our inner city, so importantly. And we're going to help African-American great people. 45% of African-American youth live in poverty. African-Americans have a really horrible low rate of home ownership, far lower than the rest of the population. Not good, 41%. 58% of African-American youth don't have jobs. More than 3,000 people have been shot in Chicago since the beginning of the year. You don't hear these from these people back here. They don't want you to hear because they want crooked Hillary to get in. Right? We have the highest murder rate in this country in 45 years. More people are being murdered now than being murdered in 45 years. So, you look at our inner cities, the education's no good, the schools are horrible, the education's a disaster. People are being shot walking to the grocery store, their kids are being killed. It's a disaster. There's no jobs and there's no hope. And then for years, the Democrats have run the inner cities without abatement. 75 years. 75 years. So here's what I said. We are going to fix the inner cities. I look at African Americans and I say, what the hell do you have to lose? We're going to fix it. We're going to... Look at the crime rate. Look at the education. Look at the jobs. The jobs are non-existent. Same thing for Hispanic Americans. You take a look at what they're going through. And it's so unfair. And I see all these women for Trump signs. I love this. I don't get these polls. Every place I go, I see hundreds of women for Trump, and then I see a poll. He's not doing well with women. I don't know how I'm doing. My daughter Ivanka, she wants child care and senior care, all of it. But you know, women want safety for our country. They want a strong military. They don't want crime in our cities. They want to be protected by law and order. They want law and order. The women in this country want what I'm saying. And we are really, I think we're saying it very strong. So to the African Americans, I say, I will fix it. To the Hispanic Americans, I say, I will fix it. I will fight for you harder than anybody has ever fought for you. That's all of you. That's all of you. That's everybody.